I love it. Comrade. Bruder.
This guy just tried to drop a bomb on me like a bot. I'm loading an HE shell. I'm gonna slap him with it. He dropped it. Oh!
Yep. Nice! You got him? Let's go!
He can't be happy about that. Welcome, everyone. Today is a War Thunder video. Yeah, I'm pulling out War Thunder. Now, I'm not good at this game yet, and people are going to be watching this and giving me 1,000 tips. I already know that. That's how it works. And I appreciate your help. I appreciate the tips. But they're not necessarily going to help at this point in time. Right now, the number one thing I need to figure out are the maps. On top of the maps, do you see my map in the bottom right corner? For some reason, it's zoomed in, and I don't know how to fix that. I've been playing the game with a zoomed in map. I want to see the whole map. What is going on? Okay. Anyway, that's my OBS file. I guess it's just letting me know that I'm recording. But I want to be able to see the whole map. But I can't, so I'm sure that's kind of the big thing, if you guys can help me out. Now, this is a realistic battle, and so I cannot see the enemy icons. So this is kind of just guessing. But this is one of my better games I've had, and I decided to share it with you guys. And I hope you like the intro as well. That was also a pretty good game I got to have with my friend. We're going to be playing this game a whole lot in the future. And in fact, we're basically playing every night right now. I'm enjoying I'm enjoying War Thunder a lot more than World of Tanks at the moment. Just for the friend element, because these are real life friends who I haven't seen in a while, and I get to play with them. It's really nice, and I'm having a good time. So expect some War Thunder content. Of course, we're gonna still have the World Tanks console content, especially with the Christmas update coming. We don't know what's gonna be in it, but it's probably gonna be a doozy considering last year. Now, I'm playing it carefully here because I can't see around this corner very well. And I want to see if somebody tries to shoot the front of my tank. We have 80mm frontal hull armor and 50mm of turret armor. But there's no one there. So we're going to move on. Now we've got this Ho-Ni, but I don't know he's here. I just see the machine gun fire, so I know he's around here somewhere. There he is. We spot him. Aim up the shot. Kadoosh. One shot in explosion. We have APHE right out the gate on this tank. This is a premium tank. My friend and I decided that if we're going to be playing this this game, we're going to get ourselves premium tanks. Just one each, and so we both got this Panzer IV, and I really like it. It's really fun. It's very powerful. It's a 3.7. If you don't know how the tier system works, for some reason they decided to do really weird numbers. You have 1.0s, then 1.3s, then 1.7s, something like that. Yeah, 1.0, 1.3, 1.7, then 2.0s, 2.3, 2.7, then 3.0s, 3.3, 3.7. It's really weird. And yeah. That's how it is. And, looking down this way, there is a guy right there. We barely had a shot on him, but he's pulling back, and he gets killed anyway. And then we come around this corner. Hello, friend. We shoot him in the tip of the gun, and the shell shatters, and he shoots us in the transmission. Doesn't matter. We're gonna beat his reload, and we finish him off. Oof. A bit awkward there. And now we have to fix our transmission that got knocked out. There's an anti-aircraft tank right in front of us. I'm trying to see if I can get a shot on him. We can't because of this tank right in front of us as well. We were blocked in there. Ho-Ni to our right. And we're going to sit here for a minute. We've got to repair. And being so new to the game and not really understanding much, I understand the mechanics. I understand how penetration works. I understand side scraping, which surprisingly works really, really well. People are baited all the time with side scraping this game, a whole lot more than World of Tanks, for sure, as far as I've noticed. Because we're unrealistic, we have a long repair time, by the way. We're still repairing our tank, if you're wondering. But I do take the game very slowly at the moment because I am still learning and figuring it out. And at first I started playing rapid, try to get to positions first. Then I realized I don't know positions. I can't do it that way. We've got a tank right there in front of us. I can't see him through the tree. There's somebody. Fire it off, and we overpen. We shoot into one side and out the other. He fires and misses, and we're gonna aim up another shot. Use our commander. I'm getting better at using binocs to kind of see. We have the AS-42 on our right, but I don't notice him, and he does not notice me. Doesn't matter. We finish this guy out. There's the AS. He fires, and he misses. Luckily, now we see him. But here comes the aircraft. I was gonna say anti-aircraft, but just the regular aircraft. And there's an M3 directly in front of me, and I still have not noticed him. Remember, this is realistic. And so what I'm seeing is this. And he's blending right in with that smoke, and I take forever to see him. It's quite embarrassing. There's not much he could do to my tank unless he got to my side. But kaboom, he's dead, out of the game. Of course, you can come back, unlike World of Tanks. You do have spawn points that you can keep getting again and again. But hello there, sir. I don't see him. I don't see him because of the smoke. But I did. I saw movement, and I hear the engine. And so I got a little bit spooked. There you go, now I see him, but I can't quite get my gun on him. He misses, and I'm like, okay. Now I think I can just shoot him. There he goes. I tried to get it off before he gets into cover, but he gets into cover before we can get the shell out. Everything moves slower in this game, other than planes. Everything moves slower than World of Tanks. World of Tanks is a completely different story. Now there's a Honey 1. Big gun. I think that thing's got a 75, maybe even a 90mm. I think it's a 75. I'm like, this is not going to be worth it. So we wait for him to fire. Put some machine gun rounds in. Kaboom. Finish him off. I want to see if the machine gun, the 50 cal, could penetrate him. It could not. So we finish him off instead with our 75mm. Kaboom. APHE does just fine. Now there's an M4A1 about a kilometer away. We don't see him. He doesn't see us. Not going to be much of a problem. And right now I'm realizing we have pushed quite hard. But I hear another engine. So I thought. But I don't. It's just my allies all around me. No, there is somebody right there. Do you see him? There's two. There's two guys directly to my left. They're not appeared on my mini-map, but they are there, and I hear them. And so right now I'm trying to get to a position to hopefully shoot them as they come around the corner. I'm realizing that you kind of want your gun set up before the enemy shows up. And there's the M4, by the way, on my right. He has closed the distance, and he is now 0.15 kilometers away. He's actually closing on us. There he is. Now he's 0.2. And he's actually driving the other way. He doesn't know where we are. We don't know where he is. He's going to continue to drive on. I've got noises, engines in my left, engines in my right. I feel a bit surrounded. I have the front of my tank poking out here, allowing somebody to kind of maybe shoot my frontal plate. But the M4 has moved on. The M4 has moved on again. And I'm just like, okay, where do I go? And you're going to see me kind of run around like a chicken with its head cut off a lot when I post these videos for a little while, just until we figure out the maps, we figure out how to play. I'm looking down this way again. Nothing. Good. I've decided to move on because now I realize that we need to go capture C, and I'm much too far away to do anything about it. So if I get killed, I can respawn. So I'm not too worried about being killed. Of course, I want to pick up some kills in the meantime. There's a tank destroyer right in front of me. I don't see him. However, he does see me, and he puts in a good shot there, finishing us off. Not before we get 5 kills. That's a big old meaty shell. That looks like a 90mm. No chance of survival there. And we're gonna respawn. We've got our daily respawns where you can play the same tank. I don't remember what they call those. But we're gonna play the same tank. And this time go after C because our team has lost it. And from up here we should have some nice sniping shots. There is the M4A1. I'm looking for him because I figure he must be up there since my guy has sought cover. And so I'm looking for him. Dead tank there. More dead tanks. And I don't see him because of the tree. But he also doesn't see me because of the tree. But now we hear our plane coming in. And he will hopefully light this guy up. He does. He's now we know general direction where to aim. Doesn't matter. Bomb is dropped. Kaboom. He's out. Gone and done with. And now I feel a lot more comfortable going and capturing C with my Crusader on the left. But we're gonna first try to aim up some shots here. We've got an M4A1 a kilometer away. Aim up our gun. I think that's a little too short. That's way too short. We fired anyway. Yep. So we're gonna fix with the hash marks. Hopefully put this one in. He still doesn't know that we're here. Fired off. Kaboom. We track him. Okay, we gotta aim just a touch higher. And he should be dead. Kaboom. Ammunition exploded. We got him. Nice 1 kilometer. There's an AA. 2 of them. We see one there. And we also see one on our left. We're gonna go after this guy first. That one is short. And now he gets to cover so I don't see him. So we're gonna switch to this guy. We're about ranged in already thanks to the other shots. So this shell flies short still. 1.37 kilometers. I'm not using my hash marks on the left very well, and I need to do that better because that was right at the 1.4 kilometers on the hash marks. This guy tried to drop a bomb on me. Very rude of him. And so we fire off some shells. Don't hit him. But we're going to continue to use our binocs to pick up some sniping shells. Some sniping shots. Such a long range fire. Putting these in does get you like a sniper medal, which does get you more experience, which is nice when you're grinding your tanks. In this mode, you do not have to play the tank before the next tank to unlock it. You can play any tank. You can stay at tier 1, basically, and grind all the way through the lines. But you cannot upgrade your tanks, because you do have different modules like in World of Tanks. You do have to play the tank specific if you want to upgrade your tank's, you know, engine and your tracks and your transmission and your ammo loadout, stuff like that. You do have to play the tanks directly. Of course, this is a premium tank. We don't have to do that. So, cool stuff there. And we're going to continue to drive up here. Somebody's pinging this AB-43 for me, and so I'm going to try to see if I can put a shell into him. First, I'm going to take a peek down this way. Now, we can see these tanks. I can't. In fact, let me show you what I'm seeing. Oh, my mouse turned off. It turns off after 5 minutes, so. This is what I'm seeing. And so there's a tank right here. That little shadow right there. I can't see him. And then there's another one further to the left. I can't see them. This is an ally. And they're there again. M16. Now he's moving. Now I see him. And this shot is going to be tough. Hit the house instead. So we're going to go back and forth here. Back and forth. M16. Look, he's right there. I don't see him. And this guy's now way over here. And he's continuing. We're never going to catch him here. And I kind of realized that finally, that this is not going to work. This might be some more boring gameplay, guys, and I get that. But I'm trying. I'm just getting better and better, hopefully, at the game. I would imagine the more I play, the better I'll get. The more I understand the maps, the more I understand tanks, the better I'm going to be at using my hash marks. But right here, we're going to put in actually a really nice shot. We got Jerome Floors down here. There he is. Put that shell. That one flies a little short. And we hit him with that. He's like, oh, I'm getting shot. Better move. So we've got to leave this one. Fire it out. Kaboom. Crew knocked out. Kill number 8. And we have captured C. No thanks to me. We've just been sniping up here. And that guy looks like he just got shot down. Wonderful. We don't have to worry about him. Great job dogfighting by my ally in the plane. And we've got another tank. There's the M16 that we kept seeing, but I haven't noticed yet. Looks like I see him now. Aiming up a shot. Kind of ranging it in. Fire it out. He gets killed. Doesn't matter. And that shell was not too far off, actually. Compared to my other first shots, that was not terrible. We're starting to figure it out. But now we've got my Crusader, who's been an absolute gem this game. And he's been damaged. He needs help repairing, and we can help with that. He doesn't need help killing that guy, though, as he's dead. And now he's fighting someone else. And we're going to come on over here and kind of try to give him a hand. I've decided he's probably lost some crew, lost some modules. So we're going to come in and maybe be a meat shield a bit for him. But first, there's an M5A1. He's 1 kilometer away. I'm not really afraid of his gun. Oh, I shouldn't be, but I don't know what he is right now. Then we also have that guy down that way. 1 kilometer away. There he is. He's just sitting there. 1 shell. That one goes way over. And we're going to really struggle hitting this guy this game. He's just going to keep, like, zigging and zagging. And from 1 kilometer away, it's going to work out for him. He is a truck. So he's going a little bit faster. But then he stops. I don't know if he got hit by my guy or not. But he decides to stop there. Shell goes a touch high. So we're going to just simply adjust this a little bit. And now we're ranged in. Kaboom. Straight in. It's not a truck. I thought it was a truck. Look at me. I can't tell. I don't know these tanks yet. I don't know them all. And we hopefully will, again, as we play more and more and more. And hopefully the content becomes a little bit more entertaining as well. Look at that. We looked directly at that M5, and I did not notice him. I did not notice him at all. In fact, again, let's see what I see. This is what I see. And I'm looking for him. I think he's behind that guy, unless he just got killed. He is. He's right there, and I just spotted him. We hit! Track him. He can't go anywhere now. So he should be an easy target now. He's in there somewhere. He can just rotate. There's the flash right there. It just flashed right there. And I notice it now, but I didn't notice it while I was playing. I need to shoot right here. Right here. But alas, I give up on him. I'm like, okay, he's not gonna die. I don't know where he is. Let's shoot this truck instead. Zoom it in. Fire it out. That one misses. And unfortunately, this game is gonna end before we have a chance to kill him. That one hit and tracked him. One more shot is all I would have needed, and we would have been able to kill him and picked up 10 kills. But no problem. I am happy with 9. Scoring most kills in a game, I'm very pleased with. Of course, this isn't the thing that makes you a great player at all by any means. Obviously, you need to know how to fly. You need to shoot down planes. You need to shoot anti-aircraft. You need to capture bases. You need to take positions. Those are things that I'm learning, and so I'm happy to pick up 9 kills. I'm happy to at least help with killing tanks at the moment, and hopefully one day soon I'll be able to carry the team as well. But for now, that is going to be the video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, slap that like button, comment, and subscribe for more War Thunder content along with World of Tanks. World of Tanks is not going away yet, but it probably will at some point, so keep that in mind. Just not yet. And so we're going to ease into War Thunder, and if people liked it, we'll continue to play. And if they don't, we'll focus more on World of Tanks again. But I'll be seeing you guys all later. Take care, everyone, and peace out.